Imagine finding out that the person you've spent over a decade loving, the one you've trusted completely, planned your entire future around, has been secretly building a second life, not just behind your back but in full view of your closest friends. Friends who've watched you live a lie, year after year, smiling to your face while knowing your entire reality was built on deception. Today's story isn't just about betrayal, it's about psychological devastation, and how one single conversation can shatter everything you thought you knew. Let us meet our main character. We call him Alex. Alex and his fiancée have been together since their teenage years. They met in high school and grew up together, sharing milestones, memories, and an entire network of friends. Now, at 30, life seems stable, a home together, mutual friends, shared history, and a future clearly mapped out. But recently, something happened at Alex's workplace. A new colleague joined the team, a guy named James. At first glance, James seemed friendly, normal, just another coworker. But James had a secret, one that would soon turn Alex's world upside down. One evening, after a work outing, Alex offers James a ride home. James suddenly declines, saying they need to talk privately. Confused but intrigued, Alex agrees to meet James for lunch. And that's when everything changed. Over lunch, James, visibly uncomfortable, quietly reveals the painful truth. Years ago, he had an affair with Alex's fiancée. It happened during a girls' trip she took to Ibiza when they were younger. But worse yet, the affair didn't end on vacation. It continued secretly for months afterward. While Alex was busy working, going to football matches, even competing in a major regional final game, his fiancée was secretly spending those very days with James. The most painful revelation came when James showed Alex a photograph, a time-stamped picture of his fiancée feeding ducks by a lake at the exact moment Alex was playing one of the most important football matches of his life. A match she'd promised to attend but missed, claiming she couldn't change her work shift. The truth, she chose James over supporting Alex. But this betrayal wasn't just personal. Alex soon learned that their entire friend circle, people he'd known and cared for since childhood, knew about the affair. For 7 years, they'd smiled at him, let him babysit their kids, attended dinners and holidays, all while secretly knowing the painful truth he had yet to discover. Let us step back and ask, how could someone maintain such a complex double life for years without guilt tearing them apart? In psychology, this behavior is known as compartmentalization. It is a defense mechanism that allows people to keep conflicting realities entirely separate in their minds. Alex's fiancée created to separate emotional worlds, one safe and stable with Alex, and another exciting and forbidden with James. Her ability to switch effortlessly between these worlds illustrates an extreme form of emotional compartmentalization, often linked to traits found in narcissistic or avoidant personalities. This compartmentalization doesn't just hurt the victim, it leaves lasting psychological damage. Alex is now suffering from severe betrayal trauma, a condition similar to PTSD, caused by prolonged deception from someone deeply trusted. When Alex shared his story online, reactions were swift and intense. One commenter bluntly said, "Don't marry her." It became the most popular response, simple yet powerful. Another wrote, "James, the affair partner, respected you more than your own friends did. He told you the truth when everyone else lied." This struck a nerve, highlighting the deeper social betrayal Alex experienced. Yet, some criticized Alex's hesitation, accusing him of lacking self-respect for not immediately ending the relationship. But this hesitation isn't unusual. Victims of long-term betrayal often experience emotional paralysis, a state psychologists call cognitive dissonance, where conflicting truths paralyze decision-making. In the famous psychological experiment by Drive, Leon Fastinger, researchers observed how people rationalize lies to avoid mental discomfort. They found that individuals confronted with harsh truths about their relationships often rationalize to preserve emotional stability, even if it means lying to themselves. This explains Alex's initial delay in confronting the situation. His mind needed time to absorb a reality drastically different from the one he believed in. So, what should Alex do next? Psychologists recommend immediate separation from toxic situations like this. Alex should seek individual therapy before confronting his fiancée, preferably in a controlled environment. Emotionally and financially, he should avoid further entanglement, canceling their upcoming holiday and seeking legal guidance about their shared assets. Most importantly, Alex needs emotional safety. He must distance himself from those who maintain the deception, regardless of how long he has known them. Ultimately, Alex's story teaches us a powerful lesson, that love without honesty is a fragile illusion, and that illusions, no matter how comforting, eventually shatter. Now, Let me ask you, have you ever discovered someone close to you leading a double life? How would you handle being betrayed by not just your partner, but by everyone you trusted? Leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Subscribe for more real stories and psychological insights. And remember, true healing starts with the truth.